Okay, welcome to third round. This is glancing spear. And glancing spear is against an attack that somebody's trying to grab you, direct grab. Their right hand is grabbing a hold of your left wrist. So as my left arm is being pulled up, I'm going to take my right hand and putting it underneath my hand and their arm. It's going to create a little bit of a fulcrum, and I'm going to go into detail on Sensei Gabe about this. But as I re-grab, I step back and I hit a little bit of a reverse bow to kind of pull them into me. I'm going to release that reverse bow into a driving elbow. Now there is a sequential opportunity in between there that you'll see again on Sensei Gabe. If I flap the wing up, I could potentially hyperextend the elbow. Primary move is the driving elbow into the ribs. From that driving elbow into the ribs, I'm then going to shift from a neutral to a forward bow, spiking the eye with a 2-finger poke. I'm going to grab a hold, controlling them by shoulder grabbing and grabbing onto their arm here. From this forward bow, I'm going to shift a little bit of my weight onto my right leg and use a soccer style kick. I call it an old man's kick to the back of the leg of my opponent. Now we don't want to go too low, we don't want to sweep along the ground. We want to literally kick the calf muscle. So we're going to kick and spread them out, landing into a left twist stance, untwisting with a back fist to the kidney. That's an insert, by the way. If it's there, it's there. And then that right leg is going to hook, okay, which is going to take them down. Again, much easier understood on a human being. Now, as the person falls, they might try to get back up. I meet that attempt with a roundhouse kick. Boom, cross out, step back, on guard. Okay, so that's the breakdown for you. Let's take a look at this on Sensei Gabe, sir. So, the grab takes place. My arm starts to go up. I use my right arm underneath as a leverage point. I step back. Now see how I have this leverage here, this fulcrum. So the fulcrum here creates an ability to pop and possibly break the fingers just by rolling my right hand downward. My left hand downward. My right hand will re-grab the wrist, and this is that little insert as I pop up and then shift back into the ribs. Primary is the rib shot. This would be from the grab and the finger break. This little flap would be a secondary move, something you can explore. We hit the ribs, we then take that checking hand, check that arm, forward bow, spike the eyes. Now this spike here puts the opponent on their heels, which is going to loosen up this leg. Okay, it's going to take some of that weight off of that leg, making it vulnerable for my old man's kick. So I actually sweep that leg up, placing it where I want, hitting him on the calf muscle. Boom. From that position, I'm in a twist stance. I now untwist. I might catch him with that back fist, but as you can see, he's so vulnerably spread out, he's on his heels. I'm going to take that right and sweep him down. Okay, from that position, if he decides to come back up, I plant the roundhouse kick to the face, cross out, step back on guard. Let's go ahead and take a look at this from another angle, sir. Thank you. So as he grabs, I step. I use a little bit of a reverse bow to cause that little pull. Maybe snap the fingers, pop up, drive in, strike up to the face or the eyes with the 2-finger poke. Grab. Okay, from here, spread him out, catch, then sweep him down, roundhouse kick, cross out, step back, on guard. Sir. And that would be your glancing spear breakdown. Good luck.